Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to give you guys another Hot Topics video. So I actually did a video last night, right? And I uploaded the video and everything. And then I thought about it, and I was like, this video is a mess. I felt like I was rushing through the video. I was trying to hurry up so I could get to work. And I was just like, we all have our good days and bad days. I know some days I may be better than others. But last night I just felt like, girl, you really just gonna throw this shit out there like that? So I said, fuck that. So I didn't upload anything yesterday. So I was like, well, let me give the people something, something today. So let's go ahead and get into Hot Topics. We have a few things, a few people we need to discuss. First up is Miss Miley Cyrus. Miley been in the news lately. Whenever people have something to sell, they start telling all their goddamn business. And since they tell their business, we gonna talk about their business. So Miley Cyrus, she does an interview, and she was talking about her marriage to Liam Hemsworth. Is that his name? The white boy. His brother is Chris. Thor. Baby Thor. His brother is Thor. The character in the movie. So anyways, baby, Liam ain't got shit. I don't even pay attention to Liam. Because that Chris, his brother is the one. Okay? Anyways, I'm sure when Chris and Liam them be at Thanksgiving dinner, I know Miley be looking all at Chris, because I know I damn sure would be. Just disrespecting my husband and disrespecting his wife, because baby, my eyes will be locked. Trying to peep sneaks and shit. Every time he get up, just looking. Okay? I have to wear sunglasses, because I've been got my ass beat. Girl, husband pulled me by my goddamn collar in the restroom. Okay, we arguing and fighting over some shit that I know I was wrong for doing. Anyways, so she does an interview, and she's talking about her relationship with her husband, Liam Hemsworth, whatever his name is, girl. The second brother, not the first one. That's Brandy's brother. They don't even have no name. So she says, I'm in a and okay, so before we get started, she was talking about her relationship, and I saw a lot of comments online, and a lot of people were like going in on Miley. And don't get it twisted, I feel like I try to be as fair as possible. I call you out on your fuck shit when I feel like it's fuck shit, and if I don't think it's fuck shit, I be like, I get where she coming from. I get where he coming from. A lot of people called Miley out. They felt like she was humiliating her husband. They felt like she was doing too much talking. And I'm going to explain to you what she means and what she's trying to do. So she says, I'm in a hetero relationship, but I'm still very sexually attracted to women. People become vegetarian for health reasons, but bacon is still fucking good. And I know that. I made a partner decision. This is a person I feel has my back the most. I definitely don't fit into a stereotypical wife role. I don't even like that word. I'm literally open to every single thing that is consenting and doesn't involve. Ooh. Oh, I missed the part, y'all. I missed the part. I'm going to go back and then read what she said first. I'm literally open to every single thing that is consenting and doesn't involve an animal in everyone's age. But before she said that, she said, I think it's very confusing to people that I'm married, but my relationship is unique. And I don't know that I could ever publicly allow people in there because it's so complex and modern. And knew that I don't think that we're in a place where people will get it. I mean, do people really think I'm at home in a fucking apron cooking dinner? And that's when she started to say, I'm in a hetero relationship, but I'm still very sexually attracted to women. Now, girl, let me say something. This is the thing, y'all. What she's saying is really no different than any hetero relationship, honestly. The same way that you can be attracted, you can still be sexually attracted to a woman, but, I'm sorry, let me start over. The same way that you can still be sexually attracted to a man or men, but you still chose to accept a proposal from a man to be your to be his wife? The same way a man can still be sexually attracted to women, but he chose to propose to you to ask you, would you be his wife? You can still be sexually attracted to the opposite sex or to the same sex and still make a decision and say, this is who I'm going to choose to marry. The only difference in what Miley is saying is that you may still be sexually attracted to men or women, and you made a choice to say, okay, I'm going to accept this proposal from this man to be his wife, or I'm going to ask this woman, I'm going to propose this question to this woman to ask her, will she be my wife? But that doesn't mean that you stop being sexually attracted to people. She's just saying that I'm sexually attracted to men and to women. However, I felt like the best thing for me was to be with this man. It's really not this big complex situation that she's trying to make it out to be. Now, however, Miley, I'm gonna tell you what y'all hoes is doing. I think it's very confusing to people that are married, but my relationship is unique, and I don't know that I will ever publicly allow people in there because it's so complex. Girl, what's complex about that, girl? You married to a man. You bisexual, girl. You chose to marry a man. I'm gonna tell you what I think is going on. I think her and Liam over there fucking each other, literally. I think Miley probably strapping on and fucking her husband. She better do it because I damn sure will do it if she don't want to do it. I think Miley and Liam over there doing some real freaky shit in that bedroom. They probably got little people and goddamn women who's 7 feet 6 feet 7 feet 6 inches tall. Girl, they probably got all types of whips and chains in the sex room and poppers and cocaine and goddamn pills and Miley and all types of shit up in there. Because the truth of the matter is, Miley, your relationship really not that complex. It's really not. And it's really not that unique. It's really not. Girl, you married to a man. He married to a woman. Girl, that's pretty much a traditional marriage. I think where the whole complex and unique shit comes in, because y'all doing some freaky shit in that bedroom. Now, I want to see. I don't want to see you, Miley, but I see your husband. Girl, let me stop disrespecting Miley's husband like that. But she see my video one day and I gotta cuss that bitch out in her man, okay? Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Usher, since we're talking about sex. So, Usher wants his herpes accuser punished for refusing to answer questions about her sex life. Her lawyer felt that the questions were a major invasion of privacy. Now listen, I'm gonna kind of agree with the lawyer, and let me tell y'all why before y'all get started. Don't say nothing. Be quiet. Let me say what I got to say, and then you can say what you got to say. So this is why I feel like they probably were. At the end of the day, it's kind of like when a woman says a man raped me. And then, girl, they go all the way back to your college days when you was probably the biggest whore on campus, fucking a football team and a basketball team. They don't have nothing to do with this nigga, let me not say nigga, this man raping this woman. You see what I'm saying? It's kind of like if a prostitute gets raped, then they'll bring up the fact that she's a prostitute. Or if a stripper gets raped, they'll bring up the fact that she's a stripper. Like, that has nothing to do with the fact that she probably got raped. So, I think what probably happened in this situation was, when these type of cases go on, they do start to dig in your past. And girl, they start to find out the shit you did in 2008. They start to find out the shit you did in 2010 when you was in Miami. And so to find out the shit you did in 2011 when you was in Cancun, Mexico on spring break and you fucked 5 niggas in one night and had the time of your life. They start digging into all your shit. And at some point it's kind of like, girl, that don't have nothing to do with this case. Now, it's one thing if you could try to prove that, okay, this is around the time that she says a herpes breakout happened or she feels as though she caught herpes. Then I feel like you could probably say, well, who else did you fuck, bitch? Okay, so you said you feel like you caught herpes in May 2016, but girl, in February, you know, because from what I understand, symptoms may not automatically show up. I'm not sure. They could say, well, bitch, in January you fucked 5 niggas. In February you fucked 2 niggas. January, February, March you fucked 6 niggas. April you ain't fucking nobody, thank God, because you was gonna roll, bitch. And then you see what I'm saying? So I can see how that could probably play a part in it. But I just want to know what type of questions were being asked. At the end of the goddamn day, the truth of the matter is, and I'm going to go ahead and say, and this is for all of us, everybody included, you are responsible for your own health. I have told y'all this before, and I'm going to say it again. One of my favorite lines from a song is Lauryn Hill. And I said I was going to get this tattooed on my body, but y'all hoes, one of y'all hoes probably going to go get it, and when I see you, we fighting because you stealing my idea, bitch. So listen, this is what you can take it, girl. We just going to have matching tattoos. So, Lauryn Hill said in one of her songs called Forgive Me, Father, she said, a friend once said, and I found to be true, that everyday people lie to God too. So what makes you think they wouldn't lie to you? So my whole thing is, at the end of the day, we can go around here and have sex and do all what we want to do and be the biggest hoes on the Southwest side or Texas. We all done had, our share of fun. But at the end of the day, when you start waking up and you leaking and bumping and lumping everywhere, bitch, if you ain't took the proper precautions to make sure that who you sleeping with is clean, bitch, you can't blame that on nobody but your damn self. And that's for all of us. If you wake up one morning and your coochie lips sitting in the seat of your goddamn panties, that ain't nobody but your own. You don't need to be sleeping with nobody when you don't know what's going through their goddamn blood. If you wake up one day and girl, your dick is leaking everywhere and pus coming out everywhere, and girl, draws just sticky, icky, nigga, you can't blame that on nobody but yourself. We should not be sleeping with people when we don't know what their status is. It's that goddamn simple. Yes, if somebody has an STD or an STI, should they tell you? Yes, they should. But we know that's not the case. Everybody is not walking around here with their papers in their back pocket or their medical records on their goddamn phone. Motherfuckers is not telling their business. You want to go to the club and have a one-night stand? Have a one-night stand, but girl, when you wake up 3 months, 4 months later coughing, girl, and your cough lasts for about 3-4 months, girl, baby, boy, at the end of the day, you the one who decided to go home with somebody from the club, fuck them raw, and you didn't know who it was. So all I'm saying is this is for all of us, me included. Stop fucking people when you don't know who you fucking. It's really that simple. It's one thing if you say, look, before we start fucking, babe, we need to go get tested. We need to go get tested. We need some blood work. I need to see some papers. You still need to use condoms. But we need to go get tested. Because I need to know what's going on with you, girl. I don't know you like that. It's kind of like Cardi B. If Cardi B caught an STD or an STI, whatever, from her husband, that won't be nobody. I won't blame nobody but Cardi B. Cardi B, your man done cheated on you from what we know about 3 or 4 times. Cheated on you. We know 3 or 4 times. No telling how many times he actually done went out there and fucked the bitch. And you still fucking that nigga. And you more than likely fucking him raw. So if you wake up one day and you coughing and you leaking and you bumped up and lumped up, bitch, don't be mad at nobody but yourself. Because you knew who you was laying down with. You knew that nigga was trifling, and you still decided to throw your legs to the moon, hit Jesus in his face, and let that nigga come in you. And now you waking up talking about I just wanted to say that. Anyways, Usher, are you out here passing around herpes, girl? Because the truth of the matter is the people want to know. Because I damn sure want to know. I mean, ain't none of my business. But you still ain't answered the $1 million question. Are you out here passing out that shit? Y'all think just because Usher is Usher, that means his blood ain't dirty. Or that sperm ain't contaminated. Girl, that's some contaminated sperm, girl. Leave Usher alone. Don't fuck with Usher until you see his papers. Whew. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into Jermaine Dupri. Bitch, what I tell you, first of all, that little Haley Bailey bitch can sing her ass off. I never really paid attention to them girls. I never paid attention to Haley and, wait, what's her name? Haley and Chloe and Haley? Maybe them little helpers can sing their ass off. I always knew they could sing, but I never paid attention to them. And I remember when that album came out, I tried to get into it, but I was like, this is too teeny bopperish for me. I like when you talk about hoes, drugs, and sex, and okay? And I was like, this is too much for me. But girl, this whole weekend I've been here. Girl, the whole goddamn weekend, yes ma'am. That little bitch be singing. Come on, mermaid. That hoe about to fuck that role up. I'm telling y'all, she about to fuck that whole Little Mermaid movie up. Girl, I'm here for it. Yes ma'am. Anyways, let's talk about Jermaine Dupri. Jermaine. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on this one. Jermaine Dupri pretty much said that all other female rappers only talk about basically stripping. I only know one female rapper that basically came from the strip club, and that's Cardi B. Everybody else, look, this is what it comes down to me. At the end of the goddamn day, I don't know what y'all want from these women. One minute, y'all get these women, y'all tell them they gotta look a certain way, talk about certain shit, do certain shit, and then when they start doing it, then it's too much. Is it? Cause the last time I heard JD, especially like with Escape, how you was making them dress more sexy, they had to start getting tattoos and shit. You changed up their whole image. I want to know this. Why is it okay for these niggas to always rap about bitches, hoes, and clothes, and money and cars? But when a bitch start talking about pussy and nigga and getting the money and getting the bag, it's a goddamn issue. Why? Why is it an issue, Jermaine? Why is it an issue that when these women talk about pussy and getting the bag and scamming niggas, it's a problem? But when these niggas talk about hoes, bitches, clothes, and cars and money and selling drugs and dope being a dope boy, it's alright. Cause the truth of the matter is the bitches that's probably walking around here dressed like Lauryn Hill, wearing cardigans and goddamn turtlenecks in the middle of the summer, y'all not listening to they shit. Y'all not listening to they shit. Look, at the end of the day, I ain't mad at no bitch for getting her money. Girl, get money. If you gonna talk about bitches, hoes, and clothes, if they can talk about bitches, hoes, and clothes, and they sell albums, then girl, you can talk about your pussy. You can talk about scamming niggas, getting Chanel bags. It is what it is. I don't even know why Jermaine Dupri even made some dumbass comment like that, because the truth of the matter is, bitches been talking about fucking. I really got nothing to say on Jermaine Dupri. I feel like he did that shit just to say some shit. Who else? I didn't get enough information on that. I can't talk about that right now. Hey Helen, I'm gonna talk about what you wanted me to talk about tomorrow. Cause I wrote it down for my list, but I didn't go and I didn't Google the stuff basically. Y'all know who fine as hell? Girl, I don't know when this nigga stopped wearing these baggy clothes and these Steve Harvey suits, dressing like a pastor. That goddamn Jidenna, I'm a classic man. Hey, hey. That song right there, baby. That nigga got tattoos. That nigga took them church clothes off. Baby, he went from looking like a pastor to a pastor's son. And I'm here for it. That nigga is fine as fuck. Girl, he always been fine, but he extra fine now. Girl, I had to go to his goddamn Instagram page. Girl, you know you fine when I started going back like, girl, where he get this tattoo? Like, I'm like, he got a tattoo? Bitch, I'm going back like, ooh. Okay, so he didn't have no tattoo in this picture. Okay, let's start from here. Oh, he got a tattoo in this picture? Bitch, now he got his whole goddamn arms out and, girl, I said you go from dressing like a Muslim to dressing like one of the dope boys. I love it. I'll fuck the shit out of you. Let me stop disrespecting that man. Y'all be talking about the gay boys be disrespecting the straight men. You know, we can't talk about the niggas who will fuck, but the niggas can always talk about the bitches who they'll fuck. Anyways. What else? Who else we gonna talk about? I think that's it, y'all. Oh, Naomi Campbell. Baby, did y'all see that clip about Naomi Campbell? Basically, whenever she flies, Naomi Campbell cleans the entire, wherever her area is. She puts on gloves, she cleans, she sanitizes, she puts on a mask, she covers up the seat with she covers up the seat with like a sheet. Like Naomi does not play. I said, baby, she had me feeling nasty. Cause bitch, I just get on the plane with my bag and just plop down and be like, let's go. Bitch, let's go. Girl, crank this hoe up. Crank this hoe up and let's go, okay? I said, ooh. And it's so true, those planes are so nasty. When I was coming back home the other day, girl, I had let down the tray. And girl, as soon as I let down the tray, it was like a double tray. And so I let down the tray and then I unfolded the tray. And girl, as soon as I pulled the second part back up the tray, girl, it was like sticky stuff and food stuff. I was like, ugh, and I just pushed it back up and I was like, this is so trifling. Girl, Naomi really low-key remind me of my motherfucking mama, girl. My mama, I don't think my mama that bad to the point where she would get on a plane and start cleaning the seats. But girl, I remember one time, y'all, I had came home from college. And so I'm in the bed, sleep, knocked. Do you hear me? Knocked. Okay? Dreaming about these niggas. And girl, I heard something in the room. Girl, I thought somebody had broken into the room. Girl, my whole heart, girl, just fell down to my goddamn pinky toe. I just knew it was over. I just knew it was over. So I'm laying there, girl, like, oh my God, like, I'm about to die. Like, it's over. It's a wrap. So I'm like, just open one of your eyes real slow. Bitch, when I tell you I looked up and my mama was right there by the dresser. She was stacking, like, it was some quarters, some nickels and dimes and stuff on the dresser. She was stacking the quarters, like the quarters, the nickels, the pennies, the dimes on top of each other. And when I tell you, I wanted to curse her out so bad. Girl, I really thought I was about to go home. I really thought it was a wrap for me, girl. And you heard clean, girl. And I know it had to be every bit of like 8 o'clock in the morning. Girl, what are you doing up, girl? It's Saturday. Why are you in here? Girl, my mama got OCD like a motherfucker. Do you hear me? Anyways, and she real clean. My mama's like one of the cleanest people I know. Like the absolute cleanest. Like my mama is like one of the cleanest people I know. Anyways, one thing I will say, girl, if she walked in here right now, and I ain't even really got nothing around my apartment, she walked in right now, girl, she look at me like you a nasty motherfucker. And my mama walked into my apartment right now and saw what I got around her, girl. And it really, like, I really ain't got that much around, girl. I still got my clothes on the goddamn couch from when I came home the other, girl, just trifling. Girl, she'll be like, you a nasty motherfucker. Girl, mama, my apartment actually really clean, mama. What you talking about? But one thing on the floor makes you nasty and dirty. Anyways, y'all, that's all I want to talk about. Let me eat, and then I need to get ready for work, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.